Hi, this is Sandi Durell for Theatre Pizzazz. We're at the Manhattan Theatre Club rehearsal studio, about to interview the stars of The Height of the Storm. And that means multiple Olivier Award winner Eileen Atkins and Tony Award winner Jonathan Pryce. I'm sure they're going to have a lot to tell us about this upcoming new production on Broadway. Stay tuned.
But when I first read the script, I didn't really understand it. I didn't know what it was trying to say, what it was about. I read it a second time and began to understand it more. And the third time I read it, I was in tears at the end of it. It's a very emotional piece about a elderly couple who've been married for 50 years. And one of them has passed, but you don't know for a while which one it is.
You just need audiences to give themselves over to the play. And then it is, you're right, it is an emotional performance. But all I can say is that it doesn't depress me in any way. So that must be good for older people. Do you know what I mean? If it's not depressing me doing it, then it shouldn't be depressing you watching it, as 'twere anybody of my age.
I saw it in Paris, and so I knew it, but I knew I was going to do it then because I'd read it in England, but I went and saw it. But it was a very, very different production. What happened in London was that audiences were intrigued by it and profoundly moved by it. So I hope the question marks are question marks which make people think about their own lives and about their own relationships with each other, because the play is about love and it's about the transcendent power of love.
Hi, I'm James Hillier and I play the man.
And I'm Lucy Cohue and I play the woman. They're there to challenge and they're there to disturb, and they can be there to love. They're there for lots of reasons.
Because it's really very human and it's talking about love, and we've all experienced love in some way, and it's incredibly touching.
But love can be incredibly challenging.
The play begins where the family is at a crisis point, and the daughters have to make a decision about how to go on with the situation as it is with their parents. And we both, as the daughters, respond in quite different ways to how we should deal with our parents.
It's still affecting her, but she sort of has to balance the two things of her personal life and her love life, and as it's sort of referred to in the play, all of her drama, and also then be present for her parents when she's home. It seems that maybe she's not home very often, so when she comes home she has to sort of do the work of however many months she's been gone in the space of, which I think we can all relate to. I moved home when I was young, so I know what that feels like to go home, and the responsibility of being home and having to be all those things that you, to fill the void that your sister, my older sister, is home, and she's always sort of like taking care of my parents. So when I go home, I always have that sense of guilt that I'm not around to do those things.
This play will resonate so strongly with everyone because we've all been a daughter, we've all been a mother, and father, son, etc. I think family relationships are often the most powerful in our lives, and yet we can't walk away from them in the same way. And all those frustrations and those very deep connections, I think, will resound with every member of the audience. I really hope so.